Hello everyone! Have you ever heard about OCD before? And is it really what it seems to be like? You might think that OCD is all about being a perfectionist or a clean freak. However, it is not. You see, OCD stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, and it's a distressful and anxiety inducing disorder that affects one's lifestyle. Obsessive refers to the uncontrollable and recurring thoughts that are most often intrusive and unwanted, making the person anxious most of the time. Compulsions refer to the repetitive behaviors that come as urges that make a person feel the need to achieve a sense of completeness. Here, I have my friend Aisha who has been diagnosed with OCD. Let's have a walkthrough of how Aisha conducts her daily life with OCD.
Being diagnosed with OCD hasn't been easy for me. I struggle with writing notes to study. I have this urge to make it perfect every time, so I end up not understanding the materials at all. Not only that, I have this urge to clean whenever I see that things aren't in their place. It leaves a sense of accomplishment momentarily whenever I succeed in doing so, but I get all frustrated again when I see things that are still not in their place. Sometimes everything just gets so overwhelming that it puts me in a really bad mood.
So, how would you describe how OCD impacted your life?
Since it affects how I study, as I mentioned earlier, I end up not learning any of the materials in class, even though I wrote notes, so I end up failing most of my classes. Because of that, my parents get worried about me and they scold me for my grades and how I conducted myself. At some point, I also start distancing myself from my friends. And because of all of this, I end up neglecting my own overall personal well being.
Not to worry, there are available treatments and support for those struggling with OCD. One of the most effective and used treatments is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which is a psychotherapy that helps an individual to change unhealthy ways of thinking, feeling, and behavior. Another treatment that can be used is a medicine called sertraline, which helps alleviate obsessions, compulsions, and related anxiety, allowing people to regain control over their thoughts and behavior. Now that we know what OCD is and its treatment, how can we help those with OCD? First off, here are some suggestions. Figure out what triggers your OCD so you're aware of it when getting treatment. Try relaxation techniques like deep breathing. Practice mindfulness, focus on things that can help distract your mind.
Even though it's not apparent that we're sick, we're still somewhat lacking mentally, so don't beat yourself up too much, since that won't be fair on yourself. And never gaslight yourself into thinking that you're weak. Honestly, being mentally strong is harder than being physically strong.